Hello students, welcome to your online class. Today we will start new chapter, that is chapter number 5, surface chemistry. The branch of chemistry that deals with the phenomena occurring at the surface or the interface is called surface chemistry, which means any chemistry that is happening on the surface of any substance is termed as surface chemistry. There are various phenomena under this surface chemistry. One of those is adsorption. Make sure you do not misspell it. It is not absorption, it is adsorption. These two are different. The phenomena of attracting and retaining the molecule of a substance on the surface of liquid or solid is called adsorption. Just as we have, let us consider this is a surface, then this surface is called adsorbent, and molecules of any substance is adsorbed on this surface. Those molecules is called adsorbate. The surface is called adsorbent and the molecules that are adsorbed are called adsorbate. The reverse process is called desorption, that is removal of adsorbed substance from the surface. The common example are charcoal, silica gel, alumina gel, clay, etc. Silica gel is the most commonly used. You must have seen small packets inside your bag or shoes when you buy new. They look something like this, or maybe bigger in size. It is called silica. So it is used in bag and your shoes and many more things to absorb the moisture. Now we will have some examples to understand it better. Raw sugar is not pure in purely white. It is yellowish in color, but when its solution is passed through animal charcoal, the filtrate we get is clear, and the crystal thus formed are white in color that we use in our day-to-day life. So the colored substance or the impurities are adsorbed by the charcoal. And another example can be that I have just shown you, this small packet, this one. It is silica gel. When it is kept in a closed vessel that contain moisture, and that closed vessel can be your shoebox or your bag that contain moisture or water vapors, it adsorb it and make the make the air dry, so you won't get that foul smell from your shoes or your bag. Now let us first understand the mechanism behind the entire process of adsorption. To understand this, let us consider this vessel containing liquid. The molecule in the interior of the liquid, this one, it is surrounded by various other molecules from all the sides. Because of this, the intermolecular forces are exerted equally in all the direction, as you can see in this diagram. Every molecule around this molecule will exert a force which is compensated by another molecule on the another side. But this is not the case for the molecule at the surface. Since this molecule have different concentration of molecules on this side, that is the liquid phase, and the vapor phase or the gaseous phase. As a result, the molecule at the surface will experience some inward force, right? Just as I shown you in this figure, this molecule will experience some inward force. Due to this unbalanced force or the inward force experienced by the molecule on the surface, they have tendency to attract and retain on the substance, the molecule on the surface of the substance. So this unbalanced force is the main reason behind the attraction and retention of molecule on the surface. Now we will learn about the difference between adsorption and absorption. Absorption is the common term that you must have uh, used in your daily life, and you must know what absorption is. It is a bulk phenomena. I have written here all the points in short, and I want you to write all these points properly in your notebook. Do not write as such. It is a bulk phenomena. Bulk phenomena means that कोई चीज़ जब आपके बल्क में जा सके. एब्जॉर्प्शन का मतलब है जब आप कोई, you have a bowl of water and you put sponge in it, the sponge will absorb water, that is पानी उसके अंदर तक जाएगा, सिर्फ सरफेस पे नहीं टच होएगा स्पॉन्ज के, उसके अंदर तक जाएगा. दैट इज़ वाई इट इज़ कॉल्ड बल्क फिनोमिना. बट वेयर एज एड्जॉर्प्शन, इट इज़ अ सरफेस फिनोमिना. Just as we have taken the example of silica, the silica will only have the concentration of the water vapor or the moisture that it absorb. That concentration will only be limited to its surface. They do not, the water molecule or the substance absorbed, it is not inside the silica. Let us take example. This is a silica, right? The absorbed moisture, it is used to absorb moisture, so the water molecules are only at the surface like this. They do not enter inside it. These molecules are only concentrated on the outer surface, so that is why it is called surface phenomena. Secondly, the concentration on the surface is different from that in the bulk. Obviously, if the water molecules are not allowed to enter inside the silica, then the concentration on the surface will be different from that of the bulk. It is well understand. Whereas in case of absorption, the concentration is same throughout, because the sponge can absorb water and water enters inside it, so the concentration is same throughout. पानी स्पॉन्ज के अंदर गया है तो स्पॉन्ज के बाहर भी लगा है और अंदर भी लगा है, तो कंसंट्रेशन सेम है. रेट is high initially, then it decreases till the equilibrium is attained. That is, adsorption में adsorb पहले बहुत तेज़ी से होगा, फिर वो धीरे 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 कम होएगा, लेकिन absorption का रेट सेम रहता है. It remains same throughout. So it was some point of difference between adsorption and absorption. We will now understand the practical applicability of the process adsorption. There are lots of applications of adsorption, some of which I have listed. It is used in creating vacuum. Just as you must have seen thermos or a thermoflask. It has a coating of silica around it to prevent any leakage of, if in case of any leakage of gas, it will prevent the vacuum. And in secondly, it is used in gas mask. Some gas masks are prepared so that poisonous gas do not enter inside us. And control of humidity, it is the most commonly example I've just said is silica. To control the humidity, it is suggested that you put silica packets in your shoes or in your bags or anywhere else where the moisture, you think the moisture can damage your stuff. There are lots of other applications of adsorption. I have only listed 3 because I want you to read them yourself. It is not a difficult topic. You should read it yourself. If you get any doubt or any problem, you can ask me. Next, we have different 2 types of adsorption: physisorption and chemisorption. The physical adsorption is called physisorption and the chemical adsorption is called chemisorption. As the name suggests, physisorption, it arises because of the van der Waals forces. फिजिकल इंटरेक्शन की वजह से एड्सॉर्प्शन होगा, तो इट इज़ कॉल्ड physisorption. And the reason behind that physical interaction is the van der Waals forces. Whereas the chemical absorption, there is a formation of a chemical bond. Right? The actual bond formation takes place in chemisorption. Physisorption is reversible process. That is, the forward reaction can be reversed, whereas chemisorption is a chemical is irreversible process, since the chemical bond takes place and chemical bond results in formation of new chemical species or the new compound or the new substance. So it is not possible to reverse the reaction. That is why it is called irreversible process. Physisorption is non-specific nature. Non-specific means that almost every surface adsorb, the difference is the rate of adsorption. But in case of chemisorption, not every surface is capable of performing the process, so it is called specific in nature. Multimolecular layer formation on the surface, because there is no chemical bond behind the physisorption, only van der Waals forces are responsible for it. So van der Waals forces, although they are weak forces, but still once one layer is formed on the surface, that surface still has tendency to form another layer and have continued the adsorption process. Whereas in chemisorption, unimolecular layer is formed, that is, after only one layer is formed, since the chemical bond, there is some chemical reaction going on the surface and chemical bond is formed, so only one layer is possible to form. And again there are various point of difference between these two, and I want you to read them yourself. If you have any queries, you can ask. I have only listed down few because I want you to go through the chapter, because it is not very difficult to understand this topic. But still, if you have any doubt, feel free to ask. Thank you.